What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about the habits that I have developed to become successful. Okay, guys, if you want to become successful in this world, you got to develop good habits. People that are not successful in this world, they develop bad habits, bad decisions, bad choices. See, guys, in this world, when I was younger, I just had to get into it. I don't care who I offend. If you're offended, oh well, who gives a shit? When I was younger, I was a starch liberal, right? And as I've gotten older, I've gotten more and more conservative because I see the world different. Not because I became successful, but because I see the world different. And I don't agree with everything the conservatives say, especially on some of the social stuff. But I'm just talking about on the financial, fiscal responsibility side. I agree with the conservatives because life is about what you do with it. It's just that simple, guys. Anybody in America can become a millionaire. All you guys right now watching me within 10 years, I ain't say next week, all right? I ain't say go out and buy you a bunch of lottery tickets. But if you're a guy watching me right now, you could be a millionaire. Now, we could define millionaire a whole bunch of ways, right? To technically be classified as a millionaire, we ain't even got to go to assets, right? We can do, I shouldn't say tangible assets. We could do non-tangible assets. And I'm not even talking about stocks. I'm just talking about building a company or a business that has $1 million valuation, right? And to build a business with $1 million valuation, basically you just have to multiply whatever your, how much money you make off of the business a year times 3. So let's hypothetically say, and there's other formulas they use to classify millionaires, right? But the simplest one that they use is profits times a multiple of 3. So if you made $500,000, then your business is worth $1.5 million, right? That's one way you can do it. But anyway, guys, anybody can become a millionaire, okay? And so now I just see things different. I wish I knew what I knew now. I wish I knew that shit when I was 21. I probably worth $150 million right now if I knew what I know now. Okay, guys? Guys, y'all got immigrants come over here. Y'all guys got to understand, man. Y'all ain't got people here who don't speak any English come over here. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, when I first got hit with this bug, is when I went to New York, right? Before I went to New York, I never thought about owning businesses and doing that type of stuff never crossed my mind. But when I went to New York and I'm seeing immigrants who don't even speak the language, who probably don't even got a fucking green card, most of them, right? And yet they done hustled up their money to buy their own cab, their own medallion, or to get their own food cart. They hustled that up. They came up, bust their ass, and they were like, I'm going to save up X amount of dollars, and I'm going to get my own medallion, which is technically like you own your own cab or your own food cart, right? And I'm just like, why the fuck am I doing security when people who probably are not even legally in this country already done came over here, hustled up, and now they got their own cab or got their own food cart. And this is when it started to really dawn on me that, man, I'm a fool. And that's why I'm just being honest with you guys. There's no way in the hell you could go to New York, see all these people, and you know a lot of them are illegals. You know this. They got bodegas, they got all that. I'm just like, I know damn well all these people ain't goddamn legal. I know some of these motherfuckers gotta be illegal, but yet they done came up over here, hustled up some money, and started their own business. And so, guys, I'm just putting it out there. Now, I'm going to get into this list, but I just want all you guys to know that any of you guys can be successful. I just want to put that nobody's holding you down. Okay, nobody's holding you, and you ain't got to become a big YouTube star. You ain't got to dribble a basketball, and you ain't got to rap or sing or whatever the hell or win the lottery. You can just do it building a lawn service or a car wash or and stuff like things like that don't cost no lot of money to start up. A pool hall built, and then everything starts small, guys. Everything starts small. When you join the gym, guess what? You ain't got no clients. You got to go get clients. You don't. Trainers coming there all the time. They don't give you 10 clients when you join the gym. You got to get your ass out there on that floor and hustle it up. That's the same way a business is. So if any of you guys start a business, ain't nobody gonna be beating down your door tomorrow. I just want to put that's the problem with entrepreneurship. Okay, but let me go and get into this list. I'm babbling on too much. Number one habit I developed to become successful. I listen to my customers. I don't do what the fuck I just want to do. Have you guys ever been in a club and the DJ is playing some music, nobody's really feeling it, and he's up there talking about something, yeah, we having a good time tonight. Y'all guys ever seen that? Everybody's sitting down like, man, we ain't gonna start playing some good music. And he up there just having a good old time, talking to himself. Everybody sitting down looking bored as hell, but he swear for God, we in there having the time of our life. And then you start seeing people leave out and stuff. He's still sitting up there playing whatever the hell is he playing. Everybody waiting on him to get to the good shit. And the good shit never comes because he's up there playing music that he likes. Guys, you have to listen to your customers. I would love to make a purpose video every goddamn day. I would. The fact of the matter is, those videos don't get the views that the women videos get. I mean, as simple as that. I'm not finna goddamn have a moral victory. No. Oh no. Ain't no moral victories over here. I do business. My guys on my Patreon, if y'all would know, stop doing the reaction videos. Want to know why I stopped doing them? Because if you look at the engagement, that's the likes and the comments, it don't get the same engagement that my videos where I'm talking like this. It don't matter what I think. Look at the engagement. So sometimes your customers talk to you overtly, right? Well, they just flat out tell you, man, it sucks. And sometimes they tell you covertly. Well, you just started to say, the engagement ain't where it's supposed to be. Interesting. You have to pay attention to that. When I was a trainer at the gym, when I would give my clients something to do or different exercise or something, or we start a new routine, and if I'm watching their face, I always try to give them time to get used to it. But if I just seeing them and we got them doing the exercise and they just look like they just over it, the next workout, we ain't doing that no more. You know why? Because I'm not going to have a fucking client if I keep doing that shit. The fact of the matter is, I listen to my customers. And on YouTube, that is your subscribers or your followers or whatever the hell you want to refer to them as. They are the people that are putting money in your pocket. So when I put out a video, 10 ways to get your dick sucked in the elevator, more people have a tendency to sign up or watch that video over 10 ways to grow your money at night. I don't have exactly the same engagement. So which one you think I'm going to do? Now, am I going to do the one I think this is what they should want? Or the one that I say, this is the one that they need or the one they want? I give you guys what you want. Now, the thing is, I can do a purpose video here and there, I just can't overdo it. One here and there is like you guys like that. You come back again, all right, motherfucker, this ain't goddamn financial ed over here, motherfucker. Get back to those bitches. So the point being is, listen to your customers. It's not about what you want. It's about what they want. If I was on my Patreon, if I saw the engagement and them videos were getting 300 likes and 300 comments, and goddamn, I'll still be doing them. Guys like to hear me talk like this, so that's what you get. Okay, guys? Will some guys like it? Yeah, but you got to go with the majority. You can't go with 3 motherfuckers. Or 3 guys. If 3 guys going to come on, I like the reaction videos. Yeah, it's 3 of you motherfuckers. Yeah, that ought to pay my bills. Man, I can live good for the rest of my life off of 3 goddamn subscribers. Congratulations. Oh, always, I like the reaction videos. Motherfucker, I can't pay my bills just your one little ass. You gonna pay my rent? Okay then. This is what we gonna do. All right, number 2. Minimizing my ass intake. Now, this is a painful one. And it's kind of gut wrenching. We all like a high ass intake. I know I do. But the fact of the matter is, guys, women are a distraction. Bottom fucking line. I just can't. I don't know what else. Fucking with 4 women, I can't see how you're doing. Now, if you're content in your life and you say, hey, man, I'm straight. And so, I make good money. I got a lot of money saved up and I just want to enjoy life and I ain't really trying to grow anymore. Then that's you. I don't knock people that are content as long as you don't bitch and complain. I don't have no problem with somebody being content. Just don't bitch and complain later on down the road that somebody holding you down. But if that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. But as for all us guys who are trying to progress and stuff like that, you're going to have to minimize that ass intake. Oh, yes, and I said minimize. I remember that one video where I couldn't say it for shit. Somebody had a gun in my head and said, say it. I couldn't say it. But I got said now, goddamn it. I ain't forgot that video, y'all motherfuckers marking me and shit. Yeah, I still remember it. Yeah. But you got to minimize your ass intake, guys. You have to minimize it. Women are going, I'm not blaming women because it's a decision on your part. So it's not like women got a gun in your head and making you go out and deal with them. That's on you. But if you want to become successful or keep getting better or improving yourself, quite frankly, guys, you got to keep the women to Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. Monday and Friday got to be all about you. I don't know no other way around it, to be quite honest with you. Number 3, guys, having a set schedule or routine. You don't just fill a frolic through the day without a plan. You get out of school or you get off work, and then you kind of like, do we go to the gym? Do we want to work out today? Let me see. Do I feel? I don't feel sore. Or do we want to go get some drinks with the boys? Guys, you're not going to be successful like that. You have to have a set schedule. Chest on Mondays after school, then get home, read a couple of books, or work on a course, or whatever the hell you're doing. You have to have a set schedule. You don't say you got something you're working on, or you writing a book, or you building a business in your spare time. You don't work on that shit when you're bored with nothing else to do. Oh, well, I ain't got no date today, so I guess I'll work on my book, or I guess I'll work on my course. It don't happen that way. You have to have a set schedule. This time we're going to eat. This is the time I'm going to write my book. This is the time I'm going to work on my course. This is the time I'm going to take a shower. This is the time I go to bed. Your whole day has to be structured. You don't go to bed one day at 10 p.m. and then go to bed the next day at 11:30, then the day after that at 9:30, then the next day after that at 1:30. Successful people don't be all erratic like that. They have a boop, 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 boop set schedule for all you guys that can't get your proper amount of sleep, that's because you don't prioritize it. You don't have a set schedule. If you're sitting there and you're getting 4 hours of sleep, now if that's all you can do and you're a doctor or you in school or whatever, then that's all you can do. But if you're somebody, you should be trying to get at least 6 hours of sleep a night, at least if you can, if you're not a doctor. And the way you get that is you prioritize it. Me personally, I almost look at sleep as like somebody who thinks that they're getting ahead by working out 3 hours a day. It's like, okay, you are working out, you're doing a 2-hour workout every day or 2.5-hour workout every day, but you're not progressing because the body, you would be more optimal if you gave the body more rest. And so somebody who thinks that they're getting more because they spend more time in the gym is the same thing I say with somebody who thinks they spend more time working. You would have got a more optimal day of work with a better night's rest than 3 hours worth of sleep. And now you just kind of joggy all day at work and you can't remember shit and you're tired and you're irritable. You would have got more done with that 6 to 8 hours of sleep opposed to that 4 to 5 hours of sleep thinking that you're getting ahead because you got little less sleep, more time to work, but it was not optimal days of work. So you have to optimize your sleep. I know most people can't get a full 8 hours of sleep, but if you can get at least 6, I promise you, you'll get more done in an 18-hour day with 6 hours worth of sleep opposed to a 20-hour day with 4 hours of sleep. That I can promise you. Next, guys, developing my boss mindset. That is one of the biggest habits. You have to think like a boss. Now, what's the boss mindset? Okay, let's get into this. Ooh, boy, there's a landfill here. I don't want to put my foot in that landfill and blow it off. So I know we got all these, everybody is so sensitive and they feelings get hurt and that's offensive. I'm offended. The boss mindset, guys, is when you develop the mindset of not trading time for money. So I got to get y'all guys to follow me on this. I'm going to try to explain the best way I can. What I wish I knew 20 years ago that I know now is that you have to optimize your time. So to optimize your time, you either have to optimize your money or optimize other people working for you. So, case in point, I'm a personal trainer. I train people for $100 an hour. That's one person, 1 hour. Opposed to getting 10 trainers to work for me or buy space from me in a gym at $20 an hour. Let's do the gym. Let's say the gym. Let's say I hustled up my money and I got my own gym. And now I got trainers to come in there and for 1 hour they pay me $20 an hour. And I got 10, 20 trainers. Let's say 20 trainers training in there. Now I'm making $400 an hour. And I might still train my own client. And I'm not doing nothing over here. Y'all guys see how that works? The boss mindset says, I want to make money off you. You might can build it to 50 people in an hour. Who knows? 100. Maybe you get 3 gyms and you got 50 people in each one of them motherfuckers. You can grow it. See, when you have a boss mindset, you can grow it exponentially. I only can train one person. I know sometimes people train 2 people. Hell, even if you train a class, right? So let's say somebody say, well, what if you train a class such and such? Okay, but you have to do like Barry Boot Camp and get other people to train multiple classes for you to optimize. The point what I'm trying to tell you guys is The real money is in optimizing other people to work for you or optimizing your money, not optimizing you. It's only so much you can do. And so, guys, let's go back to the old adage of making money while you sleep. Whatever you doing, let's say your skill. I was on a date with a girl 3 weeks ago, and we was talking about something about this. Real estate. And she was talking about she wanted to make more money, this and that other. And she worked for a brokerage. And I'm like, you want to make more money? What's the step for you to get your own brokerage and get real estate agents to sell houses for you? That's the money. The money is not selling houses. I mean, you can sell them too, but the money is in to get your own listing, get your own brokerage, and have other real estate agents pay you a fee. That's the money, guys. And so, the point is, I've developed the boss mindset. Now, that goes with the boss mindset, guys, is you have to develop a higher risk tolerance. It's just that simple. But it got to be calculated now. Be calculated, right? But you got to develop a higher risk tolerance. Jay-Z is not a billionaire if he played it safe and just still rapping. He's a billionaire because he bought Ace of Spades, he got Tidal, and he got other little shit he doing too. But you guys see that that's how you get there, because now you can grow exponentially. It's only so many albums you can put out. It's only so many concerts you can do. But you can get this Tidal thing, and now if you can get a certain number of people to sign up for it and pay you $10, $20 a month, now we're talking. So that's why I need you guys to understand that the money is not in to be, listen guys, even if you're in a high income, like say you're doing a skill that pays a lot of money. I consider personal training as a skill that pays a lot of money, because if you can get up to 40 sessions a week and you're private, you're going to make good money. If you can, that's $4,000 a week. If you do 40 sessions at $100 an hour. Now that was in New York City. That's $200,000. Over $200,000. It's 52 weeks. So that's good money. But you could just make more if you did the gym. Now, you got to put your dues in. The gym ain't going to just fall out of the sky. You got to hustle the money up to get the gym. But you guys see what I'm saying. So I remember when I was at the Equinox, they were suing these trainers who had got a gym like 2 blocks away from around them. And you got to no compete. With the guys, they were smart to do the gym, but they should have got it farther away from the fucking Equinox. And I remember the Equinox was suing them because they was too close to their gym with the no compete. But the point I give the guys credit is that they bust their ass. This was before my time of joining the Equinox, but the guys bust their ass to hustle up the money to get their gym, and they were selling the trainers space in there. And I said, man, that's hustling. That's what I'm talking about. So develop that boss mindset, guys. You got to think big. Next, guys, cutting bad energy people off. Guys, I cut so many people off, it's laughable. I cut people off and I block people. Like if I get one hint of bad energy from you, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So it's been guys I've been cool with on YouTube. Don't talk to them, block them, don't call me. I don't fuck with you. The way I am, I get any bad energy or something from you, man, fuck you. That's just the way I am, guys. If you want to become successful, you got to get people like that from around you. Any little thing, any little thing, get them from around you. If you see somebody friendly with somebody that hates on you, cut them off. That motherfucker hates you too. That motherfucker hates you too. That's how I feel about it. You see a motherfucker at your school that's palling around with somebody that talks shit about you, that cut that motherfucker off too. Cause you know what? He just told you, he hates your ass too. And so guys, and I'm not talking about you was friends with somebody and y'all had a minor little setback or something like, no. I'm talking about a staunch hater. A motherfucker you know don't like you, period. I ain't talking about somebody you was friend with and y'all had a silly little falling out and they was friends before. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a motherfucker that you know, everybody know this motherfucker would kill you if he could. And they palling around with that motherfucker, cut that motherfucker off. I don't got no problem with cutting anybody off. Block people, I block patrons, I block subscribers, I block people on Instagram. Any little toxic energy, I get the hell out of here. You got time for that bullshit. Come over here with that bullshit. I couldn't imagine going to somebody Instagram on a YouTube page in the comments talking shit. I might respectfully disagree, but I ain't gonna be like, this is the dumbest thing I ever heard. This is stupid. Don't say no shit like that. I've been on Dave Ramsey page where I respectfully disagreed and gave my opinion. I'm not gonna come over there. Dave is just stupid. He's stupid, mother. What the fuck I look like? You can respectfully disagree or go there, call nobody, insulting nobody, calling them stupid. Any of that shit, I get that shit from around me. Get that negative energy the hell away from around you guys. Because you know what? If I let that subscribers thing around, or that patron, or that Instagram follower, guess what the hell they gonna do next time I post? They back again. This guy's getting stupid about a minute. Got time for that dumbass shit. Get your ass on. Let me spare you some trouble then. Next, guys, developed long-term thinking. Ask y'all guys a question. Is the market doing good this year or bad? I shouldn't ask that because I don't know when this video gonna come up. And so motherfucker, the market is up. Also, I don't know, I might post this video in a year, depending on how I feel, but right now, the market is down. Right? Right now. By the time y'all get this video, we might be going through a goddamn bull market. But right now, it's down. Right? And so, you could tell your way of thinking about how you look at the market. Right? I'm glad the market is down, and I hope it stay down for 10 more years because I love getting my stocks on a discount because you know what? I have no intentions of touching that money until I'm 72 years old. I think the IRS moved it up, the retirement age, to where you have to get minimum distributions from your brokerage's account, from your retirement accounts. I think they just bumped it up to 72 or 73. It's one or the other. And who knows how much they might bump it up by the time I get there. Right? Because I'm a long-term thinker. I hope it stay down. I'll be staying down for 20 years. I love getting discounts. Went to my doctor and we just talk. We cool. We talk about it. We just, if you got a good relationship with your doctor, you know how he just talk to you and stuff like that. He's like, how things going? I'm like, it's going great. And he's like, just doing my job, stay investing. He's like, oh man, the market took a killing this year. I said, no, it ain't. The market doing good. He just kind of looked at me like I lost my damn mind. Like, what the hell are you talking about? And I said, man, I think long term. Listen, I'm not retiring. The only people who should be worried about the market being down are people who are finna retire or are retired. If you're somebody who think long term, if you 25 years old right now and you have no intentions on retiring no time soon, then you ought to be doing cartwheels in the middle of the street. You ought to be happy. Whee! You get a good discount on these damn stocks. That's if you think long term. If you think short term, then you look at the market and you having an emotional, you sad, The only people who are supposed to be sad are people who are living off of their brokerage account. Then I would be sad because I'm living off my money. Somebody like me, I'm not. I have no intention on retiring till I'm 73. At least it might be moved up. And y'all guys say, "Damn, why is that?" Guys, I can sit here and tell you, as somebody who don't do much work right now, as is. I do work because I'm working on my new book. I make these videos, but it's not like I'm sitting here putting in 12-hour days. I couldn't even imagine waking up doing nothing. Absolutely. I couldn't even imagine how boring that is. I couldn't. That's why you hear all these people who retire young on the fire, financial independent, retire early. That's why you see most of them go to making YouTube videos and shit. I thought you was retired, motherfucker. Yeah, it was bored, huh? I couldn't even imagine waking up in the morning with absolutely nothing to do. Guys, it ain't that much traveling in the world. Okay, let's hypothetically say you do travel like a motherfucker for 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, you don't think, how many times can you go to Argentina? How many times you think you can go to France before you that shit started to get boring? So me personally, as being somebody who don't work that much now, that I probably do like maybe a 4-hour work day or something like that with the book and working on this and stuff. And then I have my consultations and stuff like that. Probably like a 4, 5-hour work day. I couldn't even imagine, because even then I feel like sometimes I still have too much time on my hand. So I already know that I'm not goddamn finna retire no time soon. So you have to develop a long-term mindset if you want to be successful. I can tell you right now that if you start a business, your mindset should be, I'm not taking no salary out of this business for 10 years. You should only be focusing on growth those 10 years. Everything has to be reinvested back into the business. Long-term growth. That's the way it works. Know what that means? That means you have to keep working your job until you got your business to the point to where you feel comfortable taking a salary from it. That's why most businesses fail. Most businesses fail because people, they start making a little bit of money, they quit their job, and the little bit of profit that their business is making, they're trying to live off that. That money has to be put back into the business. You don't take a salary out of it. It has to be put back into the business. Any of y'all guys buy stocks? What does it say? Dividends reinvested. And you check yes. Same with your business. Your business is just like if you had stocks and reinvesting all your dividends back into the business. When you do it in the stock market, what happens? Your money compounds. What the hell you think happens with your business? You don't take dividends out of the business. Everything's reinvested. That means you live off of something else. You have a little side hustle. You drive Uber, or you have a night job, or delivering pizzas. I don't give a fuck. Suck some cock. Just don't take no fucking money out of your business so you can get shares, market share. Next, guys. I'm always strategizing on how to make more money. How do I do that? I'm always strategizing how I can bring more value to somebody else's life. So I just sit back and I say, how can I help somebody else better in their life? That's why I created the fashion course. The book I'm working on now is, I say, how can I bring more value outside of dating to somebody else's life? And that's what the book is about. So if you want to make more money, if you want to strategize on how to make more money, think how other ways you can help people. So I'm just throwing scenarios out there. So hypothetically, say you do a car wash. Okay, I got the car wash. What's another way I can serve people at the car wash? Man, you know what? Maybe I go back here and get a glass repair spot for people who crack their glasses. Maybe back here in the back, people can come back here and fix their windows if they got a crack or something in their windshield. You see, you always strategizing on how I can help serve other people, offer more value to other people. That's what I'm always strategizing on. How can I bring value to you guys. All right, guys. Next, take time for myself. This is a habit that you have to, it goes back to my other point up there where I was talking about not getting enough sleep. You would think going monk mode and working 7 days a week, 16-hour days is good. Yes, short term. But what's going to happen is long term, that is not sustainable. It's kind of like doing a diet that you can't maintain. You know, you just doing some fad diet where you cut all the goddamn everything out your diet. And yeah, you'll lose some little weight, but you're going to put it all back on because the lifestyle that you built with that diet, you can't maintain it. And the same thing goes with your purpose. With your purpose, you have to find a balance to where you have some social life and you grind. What I found to be a good balance, Monday through Friday grind, Saturday and Sunday socialize. You're not, long term, you're not cheating the system by focusing 7 days a week. What's going to end up happening is you're going to end up out of depression or something's going to happen mentally and you're going to burn out. Or you're just going to get tired of it, sick of it. So you need that balance. You need proper sleep and you need time where you can decompress and come back fresh on Monday. You actually accomplish more that way than doing more. Your body works the same way. Any of y'all guys know about dieting. If you're somebody who can lose weight on 2,500 calories a day, you're not going to cheat the system and start eating 1,500. Your metabolism just going to shut down and you ain't going to lose shit. That's the same way it goes with your purpose. You're not going to cheat the system thinking you're going to, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. All you're going to do is burn the fuck out in 3 months. Next, reward myself. Every time I make a major accomplishment or I do something like release a book or hit another milestone in my bank account or my brokerage account, I treat myself. I don't, nothing in the world pisses me off more than somebody who makes a good money but run around and brag that they are minimalist. Congratulations. You know what? I hope they bury your ass with that money. Like God himself came down here and said, hey, you know you live until 105, right? Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So yes, you want to have some put up for the future and you want to be saving and investing for your future. But at the end of the day, you ain't even guaranteed to wake up tomorrow. So you want to have a balance of enjoying yourself now while investing and saving for the future. Everything in life is a balance. Making $2 million a year and living on 30 grand a year, so you thinking you gonna goddamn, your dick ain't gonna get no bigger, motherfucker. All right? You running your ass around here living on 25K a year like you gonna get 4 inches on your dick because you live like a minimalist. It ain't gonna get no bigger. So you don't want to be frivolous, but you don't want to be a goddamn cheapskate also. It goes to another point too, that it kind of puts me in the mindset of like a cheat day. When it's easier to stick to that diet when you know, okay, Sunday my cheat day and I'm gonna be able to have the things I want. It's easier to stick to the diet. It's easier to stick to saving and investing your money when you know, okay, when I get to this milestone, I'm gonna treat myself to X amount of dollars and I can do whatever I want to do with it. Trust me, guys, long term is more beneficial. Okay, guys, so that's all I got, guys. These are the habits that I developed. I hope it helped you guys all out. I'll get back with you guys later.